All right, so one more run through, just to kind of walk through the mechanics again. So start with our auxiliary. So m squared plus 2m minus 8 equals 0. That one is factorable. So plus 4 minus 2. So m is negative 4 and a positive 2. And so my complementary form would be c1 e to the 2x plus c2 e to the negative 4x. And more specifically, I now have a y1 and a y2. Sorry, e to the 2x and e to the negative 4x. Okay, so I can set up my Wronxian. So that would be e to the 2x, and that's 2e to the 2x. This would be e to the negative 4x, and that's negative 4e to the negative 4x. And so that's negative 4 e to the negative 2x minus 2 e to the negative 2x. So that's negative 6 e to the negative 2x. Okay, let's talk about f of x. So what format does that have to be in? Since we don't have to divide by anything, then we can just take the right side. So f of x is going to be 2e to the negative 2x minus e to the negative x. Okay, so let's go set up our w1 and w2. Okay, so w1 is 0, and then 2e to the negative 2x minus e to the negative x. And then our y2 was e to the negative 4x and negative 4e to the negative 4x. Alright, so 2e to the negative 6x minus, ooh, this whole thing is negative. This is why I don't want to rush these things in my head. Minus, sorry, yep, that's right, minus e to the negative 5x. Okay, so u1 is negative 2 e to the negative 6x plus e to the negative 5x, and I'm dividing all of that by negative 6 e to the negative 2x, which is going to give me 1/3 e to the negative 4x minus 1/6 e to the negative 3x. Alright, so then I want to integrate all of that. So e to the negative 4x minus 1/6 e to the negative 3x dx. We're going to have to use a u substitution to justify the exponents, but assuming we do that right, we should end up with something like 1/12, sorry, negative 1/12 e to the negative 4x plus 1/18 e to the negative 3x. Alright, so that's our first u1. Okay, so W2, y1 was e to the 2x, then 2e to the 2x, then 0, and then our f of x, which is 2e to the negative 2x minus e to the negative x. All right, that would be 2 times e to the negative 2x times e to the 2x, so that's just a 2 minus e to the x. All right, and then I want to divide negative 6 e to the negative 2x. So that would be negative. Okay, so negative 1/3 e to the 2x plus 1/6 e to the 3x. And if we integrate 1/3, sorry, negative 1/3 e to the 2x plus 1/6 e to the 3x dx. And again, it's that same u sub from before we want to just be careful of. So that would give us negative 1/6 e to the 2x plus 1/18 e to the 3x. Okay, all right, let's put all that together, and then we can talk about those initial conditions. All right, so in general, our solution looks something like y equals c1 e to the 2x plus c2 e to the negative 4x minus 1/12 e to the negative 2x plus 1/18 e to the negative x plus 1/18 e to the negative x minus 1/6 e to the negative 2x. And clearly we can do a little combine like terms action here, so let's do that, make our lives a little bit easier. So c1 e to the 2x plus c2 e to the negative 4x. Let's see, minus 1/4 e to the negative 2x plus 1/9 e to the negative x. Okay, since our initial conditions involve y and y prime, then it would be nice to have an expression for y prime. So let's find that. So that would be 2c1 e to the 2x minus 4c2 e to the negative 4x plus, let's see, drop the negative 2, so plus 1/2 e to the negative 2x, and let's see, drop the minus, okay, so minus 1/9 e to the negative x. Okay, and it's been a while since, let me pull up the initial conditions here. So we got y of 0 equals 1 and y prime of 0 equals 0. Okay, so up in the y equation, if I put a 0 in where all the x's are, that essentially makes all of my e to the x's become 1s, because it's e to the 0. So that'll give me c1. Okay, so let's see, our first equation would be c1 plus c2 minus 5/36 equals 1. And so I get C1 plus C2 equals, see, 36 plus 5, so 41 over 36. And then looking at the derivative, so y prime, that time I'm evaluating, again, same argument, put a 0 in for x, I get e to the zeros, which make all those terms say 1, so I'll get 2c1 minus 4c2 plus 1/2 minus 1/9, so 7/18 equals 0. So that's 2c1 minus 4c2 equals negative 7/18. And let's see. So at this point we got a good old-fashioned system of equations. So lots of approaches on how to solve something like this. I think I'm gonna let's double. Let's take the top equation, multiply by -2. Why not? So negative 2c1 minus 2c2 equals negative 41 over 18. That's convenient. So 2c1 minus 4c2, negative 7 over 18. We'll just add those two together. So that'll give me negative 6c2, and that will give me negative 48 over 18. Okay, so that says that then C2 would be 4/9. And then we got C1 plus 4/9 equals 41 over 36. So that's C1 equals 41 over 36 minus 16 over 36. Which is 25 over 36. Okay, so let's put this all together. So y is 25 over 36 e to the 2x plus 4/9 e to the negative 4x minus 1/4 e to the negative 2x plus 1/9 e to the negative x. And there we go.